good victory for us, the team. Again, we had a lot of respect for coming in. Especially the way they push tempo, but more importantly, force turnovers. I'm coming off of the first game with 18 turnovers and poor transition defense. Those were two obvious points of emphasis going into this game. Didn't expect as much zone as they played, but I thought our guys adjusted pretty well and found a way to create some opportunities to score, build some leads. Disappointed we lost the second half, but overall good effort from the group, especially in different moments.
Questions for Josh?
Yeah, Josh, how much are you kind of getting back in the flow of things? We know you missed some time in the preseason, but getting that second game under your belt, how are you feeling just after missing time in the preseason?
Yeah, it was great to be out there. I'm really excited to play with my teammates, and getting back into the flow of things has been pretty seamless with the way that my teammates feed me energy and take care of me out there.
I think you picked up 2 fouls in the first half, but Coach English let you stay out there, banked in a 3. Just how much is that trust on the coach's part, not trying to make sure you don't pick up that 3rd foul there?
Yeah, for sure. Really appreciate it, and the trust goes both ways. I'm glad I made it 3 after that. Wish it wasn't a bank, but all good nonetheless.
For the young, seeing the young guys tonight like Garway, Jaden, even like Castro coming off the bench, what do you see in them as, like kind of energy givers?
Yeah, we have some really special guards. Seeing what they can do on and off the ball is really impressive. And then also in Slim, he brings a lot of energy to the court, and he does a lot of things that a lot of people can't do. So I was excited to watch them 3.
Double overtime, which is a nice way to kick off the season, I would say. How comfortable do you feel out there today? Because I'll be honest, I did not know that much about this team, so I don't know if, like Coach said, they were playing more zone. Would have been a bit of a problem for you guys, but you seem to handle it pretty well.
Yeah, like you said, we didn't expect so much zone, but we came out and we adjusted. The guys did well, and it was a good team win.
Define adjusted, Josh.
Sorry?
Define adjusted, if you would please.
Define what?
Define adjusted.
Define adjusted.
Oh, adjusted? Just coming out there, we didn't think they were going to play that much zone. We thought they were going to play man-to-man. So during the week, we were really ready for it, individual matchups and certain plays that we were going to run. And so when the game came around, we had to kind of change some of the things that we were looking for. And everyone was able to switch gears from not playing man-to-man to playing zone.
Josh, you had a double-double tonight. Is that a sign that you're getting more comfortable with your teammates and you're settling into the offense that Coach wants?
Yeah, for sure. I think my teammates do a really good job of setting me up to have really good opportunities. It was nice to get underneath the basket and bang for some rebounds, and hopefully I can continue that.
Any more questions for Josh?
You had a lot of balance tonight in the scoring column. What does that say about the team so early on in the season?
Yeah, with our group, the go-to guy on our team is the open man. That's a point of emphasis. That's a focus. You see a lot of those possessions where the ball is just, tiki-taka, FC Barcelona, just pass to the open man and cut and let the game give you what it allows.
And they were physical. They were definitely physical, but looked like the team was up for the challenge from that right from the tip.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're not shying away from any physicality. We shot 26 free throws. So we're fine with physicality.
Kim, just having Garway and Jaden out there at the same time, what do you like about that lineup, and how much can we see of it maybe potentially going forward?
Yeah, we're always going to play those guys together. They're not one or the other, and they're a part of our guard rotation, and it helps with our ball security having 2 point guards out there. You know, and also both really good shooters as well. So they can. It's good for a point guard to have a long closeout every once in a while as well. Instead of always setting up other people, they can get set up some.
At least for this one game, how pleased with you with the versatility of the bench between knocking down shots, you know, even block shots and even rebounds like Slim got tonight?
Yeah, I like how hard we played. You know, we met some of our goals. We didn't meet some of the others. We held them under 40% from the field, which is good. They got more offensive rebounds than we'd like. But again, with every game, we're gonna scrub it, you know, and improve from it. We're gonna watch this film and get better.
How big was that just to see Corey get that first shot down after kind of struggling the other night?
It wasn't an issue. If he takes good shots, we expect him to go in. He's fine.
Garway had a nice stat line tonight, made a few threes, had some steals, blocks. At times, did you feel that he was a little bit too unselfish? We had some shot clock violations, maybe making one extra too many passes, anything like that?
Yeah, I don't think he was a reason for any shot clock violations just off the top of my head. But no, I thought he was good. I thought he let the game come to him. I thought he passed the ball. I thought he took open shots. And it's what we expect out of him. You know, I think he's a very talented young player who's improving rapidly.
A lot of poise he showed for, you know, his first extended look.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was great. You know, he's played, you know, in other games before, you know, albeit, you know, not live in front of fans, but no, he's developing nicely.
Just going back to what I asked about Josh, you know, he picking up the 2 fouls and you letting him stay out there, is that just go to the trust that, you know, you guys have been together for a while?
Yeah, try not to overreact to foul trouble. You know, especially if you have players that you do trust and are smart. You know, we made a mistake, you know, with matchups, you know, which got Devin his 4th foul. But you know, again, it's preseason's important, you know, for us to to iron out some of those kinks.
Yeah, you know, as the cliche goes, one stat that sort of jumps off the proverbial sheet. Providence 12-zip on fast break points.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we play well in transition. I'm not trying to. That stat's not always too accurate in games. That's kind of so I don't know. But if it is true, great. You know, that's awesome. Transition defense was a huge point of emphasis for us. You know, so if that stat is true, I'm glad.
DJ Freeman obviously kept Milwaukee in the game with 33 points. What do you think makes him such a tough matchup?
Yeah, he was very poised. He was very poised. He got where he wanted. He took his time. He plays like Sam Cassell. He plays like a vet. Knows what he wants. Gets you on his back. You know, and it just comes down to our individual defense. There were some mistakes on our part for some of his baskets, mostly fouls. He made all of his free throws, but some of his shots were very tough. You know, he banked in a 3, made some runners going, you know, towards the 15-foot mark on the baseline. He made some very tough shots. So I have to credit a great player for some of the baskets he made, but some mistakes as well.
We saw Eli in a boot. Is that a long-term concern?
He twisted his ankle in practice the other day.
Just your early thoughts about Wisconsin?
Yeah, a very good team. They know exactly what they want to do. They've been through the ringers. They played in 23 games last season, decided by 5 points or less. You know, watched them last night against Tennessee. They play the right way. They share the ball. It's going to be a challenging matchup, but hopefully our fans are here early, 6 o'clock start on Tuesday.
You coach or will text Coach Barnes for a potential tip or two?
Yeah, we talk often. Coach Barnes and I speak often, but you know, every game kind of has a complexity of its own. We're not Tennessee.
Any more questions?
Thank you guys. Have a good evening.